The most common reaction to my documentaries is, man, you jump big and just keep going no matter what. It is indeed a theme of mine.
Sometimes you gotta just jump to know that you're alive, to see if you'll survive without looking down.
But surprisingly, this way of life didn't come from past successes. It came from a failure. A failure so public and so embarrassing that I had to rewire my brain to use the experience and continue to jump. Enter 19-year-old me in 1994 making a video diary, imagine that, talking about my 2 singer-songwriter cassettes that I was so proud of and announcing the big secret. I was flying my girlfriend to New York to propose in Central Park.
Main reason I did this is because I was really excited because I'm going to get engaged. I'm going to get engaged on December the 9th. She doesn't know about it yet. Why do I keep looking down? You're not going to be able to see me. She doesn't know about it yet. December the 9th, we're going to fly to New York. And hopefully I'm going to do it at Central Park.
30 years later, I just want to hug that kid. But I have to admit, I wouldn't want him to stop simply because it didn't work out. That leap of faith, that level of belief in something that nearly everyone thought was wildly naive as a teenager, it was the core of who I was and has now defined my entire life. From those cassettes, to the radio talk show, to the CDs, to 4 TVs, to LA, to the Egos on CBS, to GolfCon, to the DeLorean, to the films, hell, to VR 180. It all started with one massive leap from right here. But I'm ahead of myself. The first thing I did in '94 was go to the Dakota, John Lennon's home, and of course where his life was taken a few hours after signing an autograph for the shooter. I was born on October 9th, 1975, not only John Lennon's birthday, but his son Sean's birthday, also in 1975. I've known this connection since birth. And I've filmed this location so many times over the past 30 years, but in this format, you are here. His memorial is just inside Central Park from the opening at 72nd. I came here on my 30th birthday, which would have been his 70th, and my friend Chad documented that day with some incredible photos. Oh, and I finally got to introduce my kids to him on this trip after a missed opportunity last year. I love this dude. And he's not just any photographer either. Dude went to Afghanistan and shot the cover of Time magazine. How epic is that? God, I wish we lived closer. I've known him for 40 years. Where does the time go? But decades later, my wife is shooting my kids here. And as we continue down this path, I remember the nerves I had as a teenager trying to figure out how to do this. When we got to the 10th bench in this row, I got the nerve. I didn't own a video camera in 1994, but a year later we reenacted it with the camera I bought the day I met Michael Jordan the month previous. And yes, I was still in love with the black and white feature. All the benches have been replaced and strangely spaced out for less seating, so I surmise that this hole is about the area where it happened. Add in all the symbolism you wish. But I will return to this spot for the rest of my life and remember a kid who believed anything was possible, who spent all of his money on a ring and plane tickets, A kid who then talked about his new marriage on his radio show as openly as anyone has, which meant the divorce was just as public and 1,000 times more devastating as an entire city listened and chimed in. But incredibly, that openness is what bonded so many listeners to the show, which led to a big emailing list that in January of 2000 started the first and longest running video blog, as I started uploading videos specifically for those listeners to follow. The leap of faith from that bench exposed me in a way I never would have volunteered otherwise, and is now the foundation of my life, of the journey. It means everything to me to bring my family to this spot. It's also freaking Central Park, which is just awesome. I swear, parks are like crack to kids. So many adventures to be had. This is really heavy. What? Oh yeah. You can't imagine how heavy this is with holding this battery.
Want me to hold that battery?
Oh my god.
I can hold it.
Oh, but you gotta keep it out that way. See, so it doesn't. There we go.
Am I doing good, Dad?
That's like lifting weights. This is like lifting weights.
I want to friend another pigeon.
You want to friend another pigeon? That sounds weird. Where's the mama?
I don't know.
We're missing the mama.
Right behind us.
Hi, everybody. And of course, at the southeast corner of Central Park is where the early show on CBS was broadcast. But that's another story for another day. My goodness, this city is in my blood.